Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Canes Calling is brought to you by SeatGeek. Use promo code Canes Calling for $20 off your first order. And About the Fans. Use promo code CCI for 50% off your entire order.
What is going on, Canes fam? I'm MattyIcee, he is Caniacs, and he is Tony V. And this is Canes Calling live. How are we doing tonight, boys?
Doing well, man. It's Friday. Damn right.
Yeah, Caniacs is tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. Caniacs is live from a hotel like right down the street from me. So this is
Southern California.
Funny. Yeah, back in Southern California. We watched the game last week. Kind of funny. So we spent the weekend together, and dude was living his best life. As Tony puts it, I was spoiling him, taking him to all the food spots and whatnot. But I think the funniest thing that happened was, so my AC in my car had kind of been like not really working the best.
Oh, bro.
And so it kind of just worked out that I was going to meet Caniacs in Ontario, which is more inland, so it gets hotter there. And it ended up being like 110 that day. I pick him up, though. We go to the restaurant bar. We sit there. We're there for a few hours, for the entire game and a little after. And we get to the car, and it's hot as fuck. I try to turn on the AC. Does not turn, like, it's blowing hot air. Like literal hot air. And it's awful, so much to the point where we have it was like a 50-minute ride home. I had to put the windows down on the freeway, and by the time we got back, like, I was completely soaked, but you could see where my seatbelt was because it was pressed up against my body, and there was just sweat stain like that. Oh my God.
It was bad.
It was so hot. It was, yeah, and I still have to get it fixed. I didn't have time this week, so luckily it wasn't as bad this week, but definitely need to do that.
It's nice. Now it's raining.
It's, super weird weather, though. It's like 80 degrees and it's raining. Like, this never happens here.
You're welcome.
I swear, Caniacs brought all the weird-ass weather from Arizona to here, man.
Well, I know rain.
That's what it is.
Come from me.
That's true. It doesn't rain, but you guys get the monsoons and shit, right?
Yeah, but that's just it's like Tony and them out there with them afternoon thunderstorms in the summer.
Yeah,
it pours down real quick and then it's gone.
Yeah, we had a pretty gnarly one yesterday on the ride home. Took me 90 minutes to get home yesterday.
Wow!
After work, man, it was rough. It was rough.
Wow.
Lightning like crazy, like sheets and sheets of rain. It's one of those weird, it gets so fucking hot and humid that the water has nowhere to go and it just collects in the sky. And by the afternoon, it's fucking downpour, man.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's
an 80% chance of rain tomorrow, too. So it may be a sloshy one at the Rock tomorrow.
Ooh.
Because it's at noon, right?
Yeah, noon. Still 80%.
Damn. Well, got a good amount of stuff to cover today. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter show, but I think before we get into the really random rankings, I know Tony has a shout out he wanted to do. I have one as well. This is kind of spur of the moment, but Tony, who do you want to shout out today?
I want to shout out the Miami Hurricanes season ticket department, and specifically the guy I was dealing with, David Atkins. I emailed him Saturday afternoon after the game. I'm like, man, you gotta help me. My seats were engulfed in the sun. Like, you got to move me. And not 2 freaking days later, by Monday, I had new tickets ready to go.
There you go.
Yeah. No complaints. No, where do you want to sit? What are you looking for? I told them all kind of the same parameters we had. Okay, let me see. And I have these. You want them? And in 30 minutes, we were done.
There you go.
Go.
There's nothing like getting good service, man. Like that's
awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So
Shout
shout out
legend.
to the ticket department, man.
Shout out ticket department. That's awesome. MVP.
Yep.
So I got a little shout out. So Monica's younger sister, she's a sophomore in high school, and you know how they have like the spirit days and stuff. So it was college day. So you wear like, you know, the college stuff. Well, she has a Miami shirt. So no, actually it was Monica's Miami shirt. So she took it from Monica and wore it. And she was, I don't know like what it was called, but she made like the school's like Instagram page, and she was like the college like dress up winner of the day or something. So she was like on the Instagram, and I had told her before, I was like, dude, you got to learn how to put that U up. And when I saw the picture, I was like, oh my God, please. Like, did she put the U up? And she did not. I got to train her. At least she wore the shirt.
Hey,
that's the next step.
Yeah.
She got the shirt. That's the next step. I told her though, you know, you got to put that thing up. I showed her the right way. I don't want to see any of those other ones, you know, like the weird Utah.
No utes, man.
No utes or anything like that.
That drives me bananas, man. That drives me bananas when I see the people at the game do this. I'm like, who does that? Everyone you see does this. Why are you doing this? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It doesn't. But yeah, shout out to her. So
shout out.
teaching them young.
Sister.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got one.
Oh, you got a shout out. Let's go.
No, let's do it.
Fernando Garcia III, man. The boy is just fucking killing it, man.
Yep.
8 weeks only ever played football. I know Lance, you and him talked about it. You know, they moved into a stand-up position, and he is just dominating from that position. You watch him just man bully people, man. He's just killing it, man.
And the thing, like, I always say this, like, I can break down like an athlete based on, you know, because basketball and everything, football is a little different. But I don't know if you saw the one play where the running back got the ball or someone caught a pass and he comes from the other side of the field and makes a tackle, and then he chases down another dude that's like running the ball. And I'm like, this dude is 6'7", like 240. He's an athlete. Like he's an athlete.
Yeah.
Like I've seen him in person in Crocs. Like we were talking one time, and he just like straight up just jumped up and just windmill dunked it, like in Crocs.
Jeez.
Well,
but
took that tackle and just man rushed him all the way back to the quarterback. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
and
he's a bully.
Tackle wasn't a small dude either. And
no,
jeez. Shout out Fernando Garcia, man.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out. We gotta have him on the show soon. He said he was down to come on, so we gotta make that happen. It'll be a good time. But that being said, should we get into our really random rankings?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So for this edition of the really random rankings, we're doing our top 5 people that we hate the most. I kind of went with like famous people. I mean, I guess you could go with like your fucking neighbor or something. Hopefully they don't watch the show.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, I meant to post this one. My day at work just got way too busy. I meant to post this one on Twitter, just didn't have time. But who wants to go first with their list? Tony, you wanna?
Yeah, I'll go
One?
first. I got 2 actual people, and I've got the other 3 are, you know, just general, like a group of people.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my 2 singular people first. They're also famous people. Number 1 is Paul Pierce, because fuck that guy.
You know what's so funny is he's on my list too.
See, I'm telling you, man, he's just I don't know, just something about him, like just he's a hater. I don't know, man. He's just, you know, rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
My second guy is former Miami Marlins owner Jeffrey Loria. And it's a long list, from knocking down the OB to never wanting to put a good product on the field, losing the majority of the fan base, and then selling to another ownership group that didn't give a shit about winning either. Although Mr. Jeter said he was all about winning, but we're in year 5 of a rebuild and we're 20 games under 500. So
it takes a while. Don't it?
Yeah, 5 years. Year 5 of a rebuild. Don't get me started. I haven't seen a Marlins game this season in forever. I'm just done. I'm done with baseball. All right. My first group of people is people in the service industry that give you shitty service. There's nothing worse than just going to a restaurant, going to Starbucks, and you see that person with a shit face. You're like, fuck, man, really? This is it. And it just ruins your experience, man. It just ruins the experience. My second group of people is, and this happens a lot, especially down here, especially if you go in prime time, are the overzealous gym goers. That one guy who's who's at the weight rack and he's screaming at the top of his lungs and he's throwing the weights on the floor. It's like, dude, come on, bro. First of all, no one wants to hear you work out. No one gives a shit that you're working out, bro. That's why I go to the gym either at 5 a.m. or when they're about to close. Slow times for the people, the old people that go to work out. You know what I mean? And then probably Caniacs, you may be dealing with this now. The slow drivers in the left lane on an expressway. Oh, my goodness.
Brother Jay Blaze.
My goodness. Driving to Orlando, cruising 85 down the left lane, and there's that one guy going 60 in the left lane, Oof.
That was actually
grinds my gears. Yeah.
Okay. That was your last one?
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. We had in the group chat said that we weren't going to get political, but I just don't give a fuck. So I was like, I got to make it balanced because like I hate people on both sides. That's just how I am. I'm not going to be someone that just points out one side. My first one is Ted Cruz. I fucking hate Ted Cruz. He has one of the most punchable faces in all of the world. I just do not like him. He's a fake Spanish speaker, just like Manny Diaz. Just not a fan of him at all. My other one is kind of random, and it's our current vice president, Kamala Harris. I'm not a fan of her at all. Didn't do shit in California when she was in the San Francisco and stuff. We're not going to get into it. Don't like her. Not a fan at all. I actually have 7 or 8, by the way. So, just nice. To preface this.
But 5, bro.
well, Tony made me think of more. So I promise it's worth it. It's his fault. Next, I have Amber Heard. I think all of America hates her now. Next, I got Jake Paul. I just can't stand that guy.
He almost made my list too.
Awful.
He's on my list.
So annoying.
Almost made my list.
Next is Paul Pierce. I'm not going to count that one since Tony said him too. The fake wheelchair, he's a horrible analyst. I'm not a fan at all. I don't understand how you can play the game of basketball at that high of a level and just be a terrible analyst like that. Don't understand it. He's awful. Next one is this is number 2. I guess I lost track because I'm not saying some of them and I'm saying more. Tony reminded me of this when he said service industry people. I started typing because I didn't want to forget this. I love going to Chipotle, right? That's one of my favorite fast food places. But places similar to Chipotle or whatever, the fucking sneeze guard is there for a reason. People that reach over the sneeze guard and are pointing at what they want. I don't even work at Chipotle and it bugs the living shit out of me so much. Oh my God. I just want to slap the shit out of their hand when they do that.
That's amazing.
It just bugs me so much. I can
tell. Heated.
Yeah.
Dude, this is how much I had Putin on here and I replaced it with these people. That's how bad. That's how much I fucking hate them. Sorry, man. This is a curse I've been cursing like a you know what.
Go for it.
My number one, I had to get a Miami one in here. Blake James.
Oof, nice.
Enough said. I don't really have to get into it. Athletics failed miserably under his tenure. I will never forgive that man for what he did to this program. But best of luck at Boston College. You know, at least they don't care about sports there. So good luck to him. Man, what about you, Caniacs?
Well, I know the one thing is, and I'm pretty sure, but I just hate people who cut me off. Just, you know, driving down the road and they just cut, because they're too late to get behind you, so they have to cut you off to get all the way the fuck over to the on ramp or off ramp. Drives me freaking nuts. Tony,
that's funny.
People in the left lane too slow, you know, just drives me. And I had Jake Paul as my number 3. Number 2 is bullies, man. I can't stand bullies. Anytime I see any bullies, I always stand up. I always say something. I don't give a shit who you are, how big you are. If you're bullying somebody, I'm gonna let you know about it. And my number 1 overall, and she really just I don't know why I can't stand this woman. It's Kim Kardashian. Just drives me nuts, man. I can't stand her. Now she's posted about her $150 million private jet with cashmere seats. Fuck you, woman.
Oh man,
do this bullshit.
Oh,
I almost put Pete Davidson on my list just because he has a very
think about that one. Yeah,
because he has a very punchable face.
Yeah, he does.
I gotta say, because I think we did this one last week, but best tailgate food. I think mine was probably, I think I said like tacos. I was a big taco dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember. What did you guys say for your best tailgate food? Brother Jay Blaze in the comments asking.
Mine was just a regular like steak sandwich, man. Throw a steak on the grill, throw in some Cuban bread, chop it up real nice. Yeah, man. Nice onions on top. Delicious.
There we go.
Smoked meat, ribs.
Yeah, man. Amen.
Wings, something like that. Anything on the smoker, my brother. What about you? Go ahead and comment down there. Let us know what you like, Jay.
It's a brunch tomorrow. That's our tailgate tomorrow.
Eggs, there you go.
Sausages.
Yeah, it's 9 a.m. for us. It's breakfast.
Bloody Marys. Oh yeah.
There you go.
That's a good idea right there, Tony.
Yeah, we're
like that.
So, boys, let's get into this though. Obviously, we had the recap show after the Bethune game. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I think like any like last thoughts. Like I'm sure Tony probably rewatched the game again after we had done that initial reaction show. I just want to say too, I think I had the score 69-7. Final score was 70-13. I was pretty close there. 1 point off on ours. Yeah, I know that was a pretty solid guess. But I just wanted to say, because I think the one thing we had talked about it, but it came out, I think the offensive line graded out as the highest rated offensive line unit per PFF, right?
I believe so.
Which,
yes,
I mean,
yes, they did.
That says a lot. I think that, you know, this will be a little bit more of a test than last week, so I'm interested to see if they can keep it up. And I mean, again, we talked about Parrish as well. I rewatched some of those runs and stuff. I noticed, like, I think there was only like 2 runs that were under 5 yards. All the rest of them were like 8, 9, like solid pickups. And like Tony had said, like you see the patience, you know, you see him, you know, once he hits that opening, you know, he's going to get a nice, decent run. But did anything else, you know, stick out to you guys in that game at all after rewatching or just after sitting on it for a little bit?
I didn't really rewatch it, but I did read Lance Roffer's breakdown. I don't remember what the name of the article was, and he definitely sees things that I don't. You know what I mean? So mine is a grilled chicken and Angus burgers. Oh, I like that.
Shout out Brother Jay Blaze in the chat.
But mine is, you know, I didn't realize that that the defense was as bad as I thought it was. You know what I mean? But when he broke it down by play, different position group, it was much worse than I thought. I just hope that it gets improved this week. That's really the only thing that I have.
the same. The lack of contain on the quarterbacks is problematic. The lack of athleticism by the linebackers is also problematic. And boy, they're gonna get tested. They're gonna test it this week, man, because Frank Gore Jr. I know he plays for Southern Miss, but he's a dog. I mean, look at the lineage he has. You know, he carried the ball 32 times last week against Liberty, 178 yards or something like that. So he's gonna put in work, and he's gonna try. You know, he's gonna try to show out against his hometown team. So the defensive line is gonna get tested, especially if they're playing the true freshman quarterback. I know that their starting quarterback was in the concussion protocol. I don't know if he's been cleared to play or not. But they're gonna see a lot of wild looks on defense, man. They're gonna see some wing T, some Paul Johnson type shit.
Yeah,
they're gonna run Frank Gore, and they're gonna see all kinds of shit because just they have no choice starting a true freshman quarterback.
Yeah. I think last game he ran for like 32 times. So I mean, stopping the run, you know, controlling the line is going to be a big thing this game. Obviously,
that's the key. I think that's that for me. That's the key to the game, because I think the days of, I know that every time we would joke when a freshman quarterback or a new starter or a backup quarterback would go up against the Manny Diaz defense, he would automatically become a Heisman candidate. You know, he would go 20 of 25 for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think those days are done. I don't think Coach Steele will let that happen.
Say that.
So yeah, I mean, just stop the run and make him one-dimensional. Make the true freshman beat you. He's not. And another thing, I just want on offense, I just want to see us open up the passing game a little bit more. You know, just take some shots downfield this time. You know.
Yeah, I think for me too. I really, because I mean, Jalen Knighton's supposed to be back, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's, you know, pretty like standard opinion in terms of, I think he's the most explosive athlete that we have on our team, especially offensively. So I'm looking forward to seeing him, how he can complement, you know, the other backs, you know, in Thad Franklin and Parrish. And the other thing too is, like looking back on it, I know X had that long reception last week. He had like 50 yards. I didn't realize he had 100 yards receiving. To me, it was like a quiet. Yeah, it was like a quiet 100 because I didn't even. Maybe that was just me, but you know, I think a lot of people were, you know, I don't want to say quick to say that Keyshawn was going to be like the leading receiver, but I mean, I love X. I think he has a great opportunity. He has a connection with TVD that no one really, you know, no one else has, you know. X knows who to be friends with on the team.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And that one run, I mean, TVD didn't really sling it. It was like 17, 18 yards. He threw it to him and he ran the rest or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think TVD really had a throw over 20 yards.
Mm-hmm.
No, that one might have been close. But yeah, that was all yak on X's part.
Yeah.
And the turf monster got him like at the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Trying to make a cut. I think Rooster might be a little limited this week.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, you don't want to risk an injury going into next week. The season starts next week. That's Absolutely. Like, you know, so this is essentially a preseason game. So I just hope and pray. I know we talked about it before. I just hope and pray the boys are ready. This is not a trap game. You know, FIU's ruined my life.
Go ahead, Tony. Write down. Get a pen and paper.
All right.
Write Manny Diaz on it. Write it down.
I know.
Crumple it up.
Be fun. Hold on.
Crumple it up.
All right.
Zach, I seen you in the comments. Write Manny Diaz on a piece of paper. Crumple that shit up and throw it in the trash. It ain't here.
Write Blake James on it too while you're at it.
Yeah. We ain't worried about that. That's too much psychology going on. We ain't got that much time. But I just want to.
There it is. Look.
There you go. Throw it away, Tony. Throw it away.
That was a great sound effect too, by the way. I heard it like right in my ears. I love it.
I'm glad.
Did you guys listen to the Orange Bowl Boys podcast this Wednesday night with DJ Williams?
Yes, I did.
I haven't listened to it yet. No.
If you haven't, you need to, because DJ Williams is on there, and I've been trying, like in our Discord and everything. Everybody that's been like, oh, we always have this. The team always done this. Team always done that. He pretty much broke it down the way I've been trying to say it, about how Coach Mario and this whole staff is different for this team and how it's going to bring the best out of this team. You saw it when he got into Cam Kitchens and all them. It's not the fact that he spiked the ball or was showing out. It's the fact that he got 15-yard penalty. You know what I mean? Right. It's just Mario and this staff. Just the way he said it, the way he broke it down. If you guys haven't heard it, you need to go listen to it. DJ Williams is the man. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, yeah, I think too, like
interview.
The thing that we heard too, like, I mean, from all the players and stuff, is just what's demanded of them, right? It's completely different from years of past, and I think that's what's no matter how the season goes, obviously we want them to do the best, but like it's it gives you hope, right, for the next for the future.
Absolutely.
So, Brother J Blaze in the comments got a question. Who is the most aggressive player on the pants? What are you talking about, Brother J Blaze? Is there anyone who put fear in the opponent that you see? I don't know. You got to clarify that question. I think he's asking like who's most aggressive, and is there anyone that I don't know. Couldn't understand that one. Here we go. What one player on defense puts fear in the opponent? Who's the most aggressive in your eyes?
I want to say, what's his name? That defensive tackle transfer from West Virginia.
Mesidor.
Mesidor.
Yeah. Right now, that's who I'm thinking, because he did show out. He showed out last week.
Yeah. He's a beast. He had a pass breakup led to a pick six. He was in the backfield all game. For me, man, it's James Williams, man.
That's
Kid's
who I was going to say too.
6'5", big boy. You play him anywhere on the field.
Had that pick.
Had a really nice pick also. Let him run loose, Let him just tackle people. That's what he wants to do. He just wants to hit somebody.
Let me ask you guys, because I didn't see the total snap counts from last game. I just saw one. Leonard Taylor as well, man. Caleb Johnson, transfer linebacker, I think he played 18 snaps and he had 5 tackles in 18 snaps. Do you think we see more of him tomorrow?
I think Mario's gonna try to find the right combination. So whether it's Flag and Steed, they may start the game again, but I think we'll see a lot of Wesley Bassane. Maybe a lot of Caleb Johnson. I know Mario went out of his way this week to the media to tell the media that they are really going hard on getting Wesley Bassane ready. So if that means he's gonna get more snaps this week, which I have no problem with, that boy's a stud too.
Yeah.
This week I think is about that. It's about just trying to find the right combination at the positions that were kind of lacking last week.
Yeah.
I think with this game plan, you're probably going to see 11 in there a lot more, only because his run and blitzing ability is really good. It's his coverage ability that's pretty bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would like to see a lot more of Wesley, because when he was in there, he did really well. No, it's not green and white tomorrow, Jay Blaze. Our uniform tomorrow is just like last week, orange on white.
He had 9 snaps. Wesley did, and Chase Smith only had 4, which is
I'd like
weird.
to see for him too.
Me too, absolutely.
Yeah. Chase Smith is an athlete. Well, I mean, both of them are, but I mean, whew.
I don't know if that's a hard one right here. Who is our Von Miller? My brother.
Does he have to be playing right now?
Oh, good question. No, probably not. Who you
Well,
got?
no, it was more of a joke. Like,
Oh.
I don't know who I would put there.
It's got to be it's got to be Mesidor.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I mean, just his versatility to be able to rush from the inside and the outside is a huge deal. He's a huge cog. He's like what Manny used to do with Rousseau. You know, he would be on the outside, and in the third down package, you throw him inside, and you got a freak athlete trying to get blocked by a center. You know, he's an animal. He's gonna be good in this defense.
I think so too.
Yeah. Zach in the comments saying he'd like to see Mallory get more involved. He was absent last week. I know it's not even half the playbook, but he needs to be fed. I agree with that one.
Well, I don't know if he was absent. Oh, he had some good catches. But I mean, we didn't really throw the ball. I mean, think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and the catches that the catches, the throws to Mallory were decent. He's wide open, good catches, good run after. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not worried about you guys, but I'm not worried about Mallory when it comes to like Texas A&M or even better competition.
No, the one thing I did notice is that in this offense, the middle of the field is going to be always open. So whether it's Mallory, whether it's Arroyo, whether it's Mammarelli, who got in there for a good amount of snaps,
right?
Because as Lance broke down, his blocking ability is really good. Like he's a really good run blocker for a tight end. Even Khalil Brantley had a catch. Julio Skinner had a catch as well. Tight ends are going to feast. I'm not worried about the tight ends. I'm not worried about Will Mallory. He'll get his. And he showed a couple times where when he's dangerous with the ball in his hand for being a tight end. He's got some shiftiness to him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't that fast on the field. I mean,
no, he doesn't.
Yeah,
but he makes people miss somehow.
Yeah,
somehow
I'll tell you again, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you every time. Give me headband Mallory, dude. He's different. He's built different. He's up there with Hoodie Mello. He's up there with Bubble LeBron. Jamal Murray. Yeah, Mass LeBron. Yeah. Give me headband Mallory. That's what I want to see. It's looking like that Globo Gym White Goodman, dude. That's what I need.
That's true. Never thought of that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what are you guys thinking though this game? What do you think? Should we go into a score prediction or what?
Yeah, we can go into one.
Yeah.
Do you know what the spread is? I don't even know. I didn't look.
It's 25, I think. Okay. Last time I had checked, it was 25. Unless it changed, but I'm pretty sure it's 25.
I'm going to say 48-14, man. That's what I'm looking at. I don't see it. You know what I mean? I don't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 26.5 now.
Oh, so that's even better.
Yeah. So it keeps fluctuating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 38-10. I think the offense doesn't. I'm not gonna say struggles, but it's got to put in some work this week. Because they've got a couple P5 grad transfers on the defensive line and at the defensive tackle also. So I feel like the offense is gonna have to work. It's not gonna be easy. So at 38-10, I think it's where my head's at.
I like your 41-17 Scott Butler. I like that.
Okay. All
right,
Scott. I got 48-20 as my score.
Ooh, 20. Some points.
Yeah. I think that they get some garbage points at the end.
They only scored what, 20 something against Liberty? So you're saying
4 in 4 overtimes?
Hey.
Right.
Hey, I mean, you can do all the comparisons. You never know. I was close last time. They put up 20 against us, though. I mean, it's going to be funny.
No, this show is going to be
going on Twitter. I know. That's why I kind of hope it happens, but
see, this is what I'm talking about. Right on the money, right there. 46-13. I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I want Junior to have a good game. You know, because you never know. This could be a workout for Mario. You know what I mean?
Well,
Maybe maybe
posted-
Daddy gets in his ear.
You did post
You
it in the Discord, and I did go listen to it.
Yeah,
And nobody's reporting anything. Nobody's
Gabby and Dave were like, "We're not reporting anything.
Right,
We're just talking shit."
right. But I mean, if you think about it,
yeah,
I mean, Mario did pop him up some in his press conference, and you know, we'll see. We'll see. I like it.
Yep.
You know, this is a good idea. Scott here we go. He said Scott Butler predicts 2 Mario chew out sessions. If you had to guess 2 players to get chewed out at, who would you guess?
Ooh.
One of those is a ref.
All right, just give me one then. One's a ref. Scott says one's a ref. So,
I'm not gonna say a player, but I'm gonna give you a situation. I think someone hits Frank Gore real hard, kind of stands over him. You know, gives them the, you're Frank Gore Jr., but you're not at Miami type shit.
Oh, okay. I
feel like that's something James Williams would do.
You know, I agree, but how disciplined was he last game?
No, he was amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
People's faces, yeah. He's the alpha now. He's the alpha of the defense.
Oh,
so maybe Avante does it.
One player.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe it's Avante.
Corey Flagg.
No, not Corey Flagg. Definitely not Corey Flagg. He's not fast enough.
Okay, so Zach says X because he's going to showboat after a massive catch. I don't agree with you, Zach. I don't see that. I mean, he had some massive catches last week. Just gave the ball up and got back into position.
If it was any receiver, I would think it'd be like Romello Brinson or something.
Yeah, be one of the young guys.
Yeah, that's what I would.
The younger guys.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, one of the younger guys.
Yeah.
Jay Blaze says, any recruiting news? I'm isolated home with COVID. I hope you get well soon, my man. That says you're going to be good, but I don't have any recruiting news. I mean, I don't really follow it that close, to be honest. I don't know if you guys heard anything, but
no. I know that there's a list of visitors that came out for the game, but your boy doesn't have the 247 anymore, so couldn't see who that was.
I missed the sale.
Yeah.
It'll be on again. In
December. No, I mean, it's been quiet. You know, I can't think of any of the names off my head that showed up last week, but it was a pretty big list of.
It was a running back, right? The what is his name? I can't remember his name.
Christopher Johnson.
Yeah, and I think he's showing up this weekend too, or something. But
yeah.
Well, I know they all praised about that new facility that they got all the recruits in, and that the F1 people built or whatever. I know they all love that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, decorated and shit. Yeah.
I
saw Gabby posted a picture. It looked cool. Looked nice.
Look good.
Yeah. For a rented stadium, huh? It's pretty good.
Right.
But boys, I mean, we didn't even talk about this, but are we gonna do our pick'em / games to watch or whatever?
Oh, I got mine already.
Okay. I just realized I don't have the spreads on mine, so I don't know. Maybe one of you guys has the same games, but Caniacs, you got your games?
Yeah. I would like to see the Appalachian State versus Texas A&M game at 12:30.
I have that one too.
Me too.
A&M is a 19.5-point favorite. I want to see how that works out because Appalachian gave UNC all they could handle. They should have won that damn game. But watching that game, I want to see the quarterback actually, Texas A&M quarterback, how he plays.
Haynes King.
Yeah, I want to see how that goes. I still think Texas should win pretty big, but I really want to watch that quarterback how he plays with a better defense. You know what I mean? And the other one I have here, where'd it go, is the Tennessee and Pitt game. I really want to watch that one because, all the hype's on Tennessee, all that stuff. Pittsburgh played a decent game last week. They struggled a little bit, if I remember correctly, but we'll see. But Tennessee's only favored by 6.
Ooh,
But Pittsburgh's at home too, so
yeah,
yeah,
a home
that's
dog.
one.
Yeah, that was those. I have those two, and my third game is either Alabama, Texas. That should be entertaining, and Florida, Kentucky.
Oh yeah, the Florida Kentucky game was good. What was that
Florida,
spread? Florida,
Kentucky.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I want to see if Florida's legit because Kentucky's pretty good. Kentucky's good. So I
Yeah,
wanna
2
see
years
if-
ago, taking Kentucky went into the swamp and whooped that booty.
Yeah, they whooped their ass 2 years ago. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and the start of the fall for Dan Mullen.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Dude, it's so weird seeing him as like a commentator now, analyst.
yeah.
It's super weird. I keep thinking he's gonna show up in his Darth Vader costume. That like they're gonna pan back to him in the studio, and he's gonna be like have the mask and the lightsaber.
The weird
Right.
Walmart costume he was wearing.
While
So
you're
Upsets.
Matt, J Blaze, any upsets you see this weekend? I mean, I'm hoping for the Kentucky over Florida upset.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put Alabama on upset alert as well
oh,
on the
okay.
road against Texas. If anyone, it's Sarkisian that can figure out that Bama defense.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying Texas is gonna win, but I'm putting Bama on upset alert.
Okay.
So you think the Bama plus? Are you taking the points in the upset, or do you think that they might actually win the game? They could possibly win the game. Is what you're saying?
What's the spread?
20.
Oh yeah. I'm taking Texas in the points.
Okay,
20
gotcha.
20's a lot. Yeah, 20's a lot.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So it's a Sarkisian revenge game, man. You know, it's Texas at home. That's a noon game, which is a surprise. I don't even know what's the primetime game this week. USC and Stanford. Ew, I'm gonna watch that. No one wants to watch that shit.
Baylor and BYU.
Yeah, that's the late game. That's the 10:15.
ESPN. Oh, but that's not the ABC game. Stanford.
No,
that's
Stanford
30.
USC is the ABC game, I think.
Yeah, Stanford USC, which USC is only favored by 8.5.
On the road, but
On the
Stanford
road.
sucks, don't they?
I don't know about sucking, but isn't that Caleb Williams? Isn't that who the quarterback is for USC?
Yeah, the Oklahoma kid.
Bro, he looked good. He looked good. He looked good.
I may watch some of that game. I like see what Lincoln Riley's doing up there.
They played against Rice too. Rice is like literally one of the worst schools in the country.
Well, they're talking about this is going to be their first test, obviously, of the season because Stanford usually always has good offensive line and defensive line. So
yeah.
I think too so the other game I was going to talk about. You guys mentioned the Texas A&M and App State one. I was going to mention this one for fun. Is the Hawaii and Michigan game? And you're asking me why the hell am I? So it's an odd pairing. Hawaii's playing in Michigan. Michigan, I don't even know. Someone else has to look this up because I swear I looked at it and I was like, this can't be right. Michigan's favored by like 52 points.
Exactly, 52 points.
52 points.
Yeah.
Hawaii usually has a really good quarterback that can sling it.
Yeah.
But last game he threw 4 picks. I forgot who they played. So I mean, if that's usually how their offense is, they just sling it like that. So it'll be interesting to see.
That's a huge margin, though.
I know
that's
a
lot.
huge margin.
That's huge.
That's a lot.
I don't know, but yeah, I thought that one was interesting.
I agree, Zach. I agree.
Yeah, I saw it on the docket of games. I'm like, that's an interesting matchup. You don't really see Hawaii versus Michigan.
No, you never see that. You never see it. But
that's a way to travel for Hawaii too, all the way to Ann Arbor.
I know.
Way to go!
It's a hell of a flight.
Ooh, that's a brutal flight.
Yeah.
I mean, just to get to California, it's like 6 hours, 5.5 hours. So then to get to Michigan, ooh.
Hopefully they left Saturday after the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Too funny.
Yeah.
But that's
Well,
my
boys.
that's what I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm. Should we get into our Reddit question of the week, topic of the week?
I'm down.
Me too.
Okay, let's do it. I got the trusty cup right here. Let's see. Oh,
Jet.
okay. I mean, this is okay. What life-changing item can you buy for less than $100?
Ooh.
Damn. Life-changing item.
I was gonna say condoms. Because if you don't mask up,
Oh boy.
a butt plug.
Hey, don't be plugging your business there, Zach.
your side hustle, Zach.
Oh my god.
Man, I don't know.
Under $100.
Man, a life-changing item under $100.
Ricky says AirPods Pro.
Yeah,
Can
those
you get
aren't
the
under
Pro ones under?
$100.
Can't you? Aren't the regular AirPods under 100?
Yeah.
Or I've seen them at Best Buy for like $99.99.
We'll go with that. We'll give it to Ricky.
Those are pretty
Okay.
life-changing. I have those are pretty
I think
good.
put it on there.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Man, I'm drawing a blank, bro. Like
Zach put a scholarship to FSU for a life-changing under $100. Oh, damn.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen's a good one.
yeah.
What about the morning after pill?
Oof.
Oh, there you go. Plan B.
Yeah, Plan B.
Plan B. That's a good one.
No, I'm not,
Advocating. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, we're just saying. We're not saying
Yeah.
either which way. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's a good one. I don't have an answer. I have to think about it. Tweet it out later.
I know.
Tweet
We'll have
it.
to tweet them out later. I feel like I can think of a better one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys need to. Okay, this is going south quick. All right, boys. So game tomorrow.
That's going bad.
Game tomorrow. What are you most looking forward to before we end this one?
I want to see improvements on the defense.
Same.
I'm not too worried about the offense. I just would like to see improvement on the defense. Of course, I'm not saying the offense is perfect, but I'm not worried about TVD whatsoever at all. I would like to see the wide receivers continue to hold on to the ball like they've been doing last game. I was very enjoyment of that. But that's me. I would like to see more improvement on the defense because we're going to find out next week.
Yeah.
How it all goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same. To add something different, just see if the offensive line can continue to create the kind of push they created against Bethune-Cookman.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, Scott. Yeah.
Like that one.
Some sacks.
Yeah. Some sacks.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one too. Some more TFLs.
I want to see some fast. I want to see some fast linebackers. That's what I want to see.
They're fast, but
No, they're not.
Well, not the one starting, but
no, you're right. I tried. It didn't work.
Yeah. I want to see some turnovers forced too. Yeah. That's where I would go with it as
They
well.
did turn over the ball. What was it? 5 times last week?
5. Yeah,
So
they turned it
seem
over
to
5
have-
times.
They seem to have the propensity to do it. So let's see if we can, shorten the game that way for them.
I
don't even
nice.
think
Go
so.
ahead.
See a bit more Lou. I don't even think Lou Headley was at the game last week. I think he was like at a bar or something.
Yeah, for
to
sure.
be honest.
But
Come on, we
tattooing.
knew.
Didn't need
He
it.
was tattooing people.
Yeah, I don't think you know what? I would love not to see Lou again this week. To be honest, I would love.
Honestly,
Yeah.
he probably was in the locker room just chilling, like watching the game on TV, like in the
Right.
AC.
Right.
You know,
He did
Yeah,
hold
but-
points. He did.
Oh, he did hold the extra points.
Yeah.
I always forget that he does that. Dang.
But you be
Why'd
drinking,
you have to kill it, Scott? Why'd you have to ruin it?
right?
Whatever.
Speaking of Lou and special teams, I would like to see the special teams continue what they did last week.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes.
That's something we haven't seen in
Since Duke
like-
Johnson, right?
That's what I was gonna say. Since
Yeah.
Duke Johnson, like Lamar
yeah.
Miller, like
Yeah.
it's been a while, man. Keyshawn had some nice returns, but yeah. Well, boys, anything else before we end this one?
No, I'd just like to say thanks for everybody in the chat, man. I love it. I appreciate it. You guys are funny. You guys ask some great questions. Hopefully we're giving you the answers that you want. But I mean, you know, if not, then fuck off.
Zach.
But yeah, no, I appreciate
All right.
you for watching, listening, all that good stuff.
Yep.
With that being said, it's
Go
all
Caniacs.
about
Okay.
But tomorrow.
yes,
go.
sir.